Oh, you hear that? That's the sound of fresh pads popping. You know when them pads get on, that's when football get real, man. We got some real football going on today. But before we get into that, my name is Will, and this is BTSN. Now look, we entering week 2 of training camp. Look, first week you got all the installation and all that stuff. Yeah, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Now let's get physical. Let's just get physical. Listen, man, if you play football, I don't really care what level it is. It ain't really real football until you put them pads on. That's when you get to see who really can tackle. You know what I'm saying? Who really could block, like that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And also it get to really show you like what the team is becoming. You know, again, you get to see some real football. You know, you get to get a better look at what Todd Monken talking about. You know what I mean? You get to get a better look into his scheme. You know, how he gonna draw up the plays and what it's gonna look like on game day. You know, you get to look at the offensive line because the offensive line obviously they couldn't really block the defensive lineman. You know, before the pass got on, they gonna just slide right past them. You ever tried to block somebody or stop somebody from getting past you with a slippery shirt on? Jerseys is like this material right here. Like it's just real slippery. You ain't finna block nobody trying to get past you like that. Then you got the receiver development. Now, like I said, I think AB, this is my opinion, and we're gonna see what happens. I think AB may have nailed his second draft in a row. It's just what I think, bro. Because again, Denzel Boston, every single day, he making the catch. He doing something every day, bro. He the most consistent receiver we got so far. Again, we know it's early. We already know. But this type of stuff translates. It ain't no way he gonna be doing this stuff the whole off-season camp and then get to the season and just be trash. I just can't see it. Also, Casey Concepcion. He made a few plays today, but he had to be helped off the field, I guess, or he had to come off the field, right? I'm gonna roll a little clip, and then I can still talk, but he kind of went across the middle, and I think he landed on his shoulder. And hey man, that's football. He landed on his shoulder. He had to come out the game. So hopefully he be fine. I don't think it's nothing too serious. I don't think so. It's just the rigors of camp, and you finally get to. Now nobody hit him though. That's the thing. Didn't nobody hit him. He just fell on his shoulder. From what I can see. My eyes ain't the greatest no more. You know what I mean? I'm an old man now. But from what I've seen, he just fell. So it ain't like, it ain't nothing too much. But now, to the most disrespected part of our team, again, in my opinion, is the defense. I think our defense, like I said, bro, I think our defense is still going to be top notch, man. My cousin sent me a post, and they put us outside of the top 10. And he said, how come we outside the top 10? I'm like, it's because we are located in Cleveland, Ohio. That's the only reason, bro. Like if we was anywhere else, our defense, they'd still be like, yeah, that defense top 10. They still say it. They got some type of disdain for Cleveland. But now I'm gonna roll a clip of Daniel Oyefusi. He was on Pat McAfee. And he was talking about our defense. He was talking about Emanuel McNeil-Warren. And I guess they was in Pittsburgh. I know McAfee is from Pittsburgh, so I don't know if that's why they was there. So go ahead and roll it.
Talked about the offense and obviously quarterback competition, so that'll lead every story. But the defense, a couple veterans got paid. Denzel Ward, Grant Delpit. How's that defense looking? Are those guys being, I guess, more vocal leaders at this point in their career?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this. Yes, the big story of the offseason was the Browns trading Myles Garrett to the Rams. You lose the Defensive Player of the Year, two-time Defensive Player of the Year, sack champion. But this is a group that still thinks this is going to be one of the better and really one of the best defenses in the NFL. You get Jared Verse back, to lead that defensive front. You got the reigning Defensive Rookie of the Year in Carson Schlesinger. And like you said, one of the best secondaries in the NFL with Denzel Ward, who just got paid, Grant Delpit that just got paid. And definitely keep an eye out for second-round pick Emanuel McNeil-Warren. I think this is a defense that's going to play a lot of big nickel, to try to combat all these offenses playing 2-3 tight ends. So he's going to have a big role. And then you got
what? Hold on, Daniel. Can you tell these people who you're talking about there? They're saying who? Who should I keep an eye out for?
New defensive coordinator Mike Rutenberg, rookie safety Emanuel McNeil-Warren.
There it is.
This is going to be a defense that is flying to the ball, plays a lot of man. They're going to try to cap you down in the back end. They think they're still going to be really, really good despite losing Myles Garrett.
Hey, man. Hey, Pittsburgh faithful. Hey, your time might be up, though. Let's keep it real. I ain't gonna lie. I don't hate no other fans. For real. It's a few that's close, but I don't hate no other fans worse than I hate the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? Let my man talk about the Browns, bro. They talking about who? You gonna find out who. But let me get off that before I get crunk in this mouth. Shut your mouth. Also with the pass, when the pass come on, you get to evaluate stuff like run fits and short yardage situations and goal line situations, stuff like that. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was G. Bush. Again, shout out to G. Bush. I think that he was saying that Quinshon Judkins had a struggle of a day. I believe that was him. If it was, I'm gonna roll a clip of it, but they were saying he had a bad day. Matter of fact, it was him. He was saying he was having trouble catching the ball and all this stuff. So, matter of fact, go ahead, roll it.
Let's talk about the people who struggled a little bit. The Browns' offensive line, way too many people on the ground. And it wasn't because they was getting pancakes. Up front, they was going back and forth. It was ferocious. There was a couple of runs, but that was with the twos. Browns' first-team offensive line is going to have to step it up because I did not think they performed well today. Another one, Quinshon Judkins struggled today to catch the football. He had a couple of drops in the 7-on-7s. He had a couple of drops in the team. Jerry Jeudy was inconsistent. He had a couple of drops as well.
And I mean, look, I purposely tried not to really go too deep into the quarterback battle. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let's not forget the tracker. Let's not forget about the tracker for today. Shedeur with another 2-touchdown day. No interceptions. Deshaun Watson. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. It's becoming very clear. But again, it's early. You know what I'm saying? Look, you had Shedeur. He threw a bomb to Concepcion for a touchdown. And then you had him throw a deep pass to Larvidan on the money for a touchdown in the corner of the end zone. Hey, man, I'm just saying, bro. Deshaun, where you at, man? Where you at, bro? But hey, I ain't the only one that want to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the only one who been watching training camp and watching the practices. You know who else been watching? The timeline. Yes, sir. The timeline, they've been watching too. They want to know. Like I said, we gonna see what they're saying. So we're gonna take it to the first one. Okay? Randy Rans 44 says, yeah, Watson my dog for life, but he might get his spot took. I mean, listen, bro. I mean, hey. It's kind of looking like it's inevitable. Again, it's early, I know. But I'm just saying, if you keep stacking these good days, if Shedeur keeps stacking these good days. Now again, He should have always been a starter to begin with because I'm not saying that it shouldn't have been a competition, but I mean, if you end the season last year as a starter, I mean, 1+1 = 2, right? I seen a comment somewhere. Somebody was like, Deshaun might lose his spot, and I'm like, wait a minute, what spot? How was he losing his spot? Like he wasn't the starter last year. No, I mean, am I tripping? But anyway, I ain't gonna go there, man. So, next comment. Meach Clemens says, Emanuel McNeil-Warren, number 28, is going to be a problem for everyone who sees him coming. Bro, IQ is insane. Hey, man, listen. He had a PBU earlier. That was something nice. Now, you could say that, I think that was Shedeur, too. Whoever the quarterback was threw the ball late and was staring down the receiver. But again, that's doing what you're supposed to do. If you see that, you gotta make a play. You get what I'm saying? So all you can do is react to what's going on. And that's why we got him to make plays. So watch out for the big nickel, man. The big nickel this year might be crucial. You got McNeil-Warren, you got Hickman, and you got Delpit. Our defense, hey, listen, man. Y'all gonna get enough disrespecting our defense. Listen, maybe I'm tripping. I just feel like but again, we did lose Myles. We lost Myles, so okay, I get it. I mean, I was about to go off, but I get it. Next comment. Ball Out says Verse is a gangbanger. Speaking of defense. And I can't confirm nor deny that if he is a gangbanger or not. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The way he be out there acting, hey, listen, man. I like it. Don't get me wrong, I love it actually, because you never seen this kind of energy out of Myles. But Myles will give you the production out of this world, so there's also that. But the way the way Verse be acting. Like I said, I can't confirm nor deny. Obviously, he did just come from LA. So, I don't know if somebody put him onto the neighborhood car or the gangster car or if he Pyru or treat. I don't know. I'm just saying I can't confirm nor deny. But he be acting crazy out there like there's something wrong with him and he ready to smoke something. So now, once again, I come in peace. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them guys that's rude and all that stuff. But I got to say it. And you know what that is. No disrespect. So now, no disrespect. But the AFC North is up for grabs. It's up for grabs, bro. I think, and then maybe I'm just a crazy Browns fan. And maybe the Steelers' little joint with Daniel Fusi just pissed me off and got me a little mad and hype. If we can gel, I think we can do something this year. I don't think we're going to be bottom dwellers at all. Again, this is a Browns fan of me. It could be. But I really see, bro, when you look at Denzel Boston, and you look at our receiving core now. Now, we know Jerry Jeudy is struggling. But it may come down to we don't even really need him to be productive. If Denzel Boston gonna play like he been playing, if that's how he gonna play, where he don't really drop nothing at all. Again, that's why that was the whole hookup with wanting my man from Ohio State, Carnell Tate. My bad. Look, he's so far out of my mind now. I'm thinking all I'm thinking about is Boston. But you know what I'm saying? Then you got the speed guys. We got everything we need, man. It just takes for our team to gel and Todd Monken and them to put it together. Our defense gonna be, like I said, our defense is the same scheme They running the same thing, so it ain't gonna be too much. That's why they ahead right now. I'm just saying, I don't think we're gonna be bottom dwellers. But again, we already know. We gotta let it play out. But maybe I'm just a Browns fan. I could just be a homer. Let me be a homer if that's the case. Now, with all that being said, let me not forget Mission 1K. We have 573 subscribers now. We climbing the mountain. Look, we getting our footing back a little bit, getting a little bit back in the motion, swinging things. So hit that like, comment, hit that subscribe button for me, man. Show your boy some love. Now, at the end of the day got to end. But before it does, tap into BTSN and go Browns.